All week, I've been watching people like Asmongold, gamer journalists, who have been getting mad about another thing. All week, it's been another thing that has been culminating in what has been today in Helldivers 2. And all because they have to connect their Steam account to their PSN account. Oh no.
This is probably going to be the worst possible thing that Sony can go through. This email is like a nuclear bomb. That's what this is. That email is a nuclear bomb. This email is the worst PR disaster we have ever seen at Ground Zero. We're watching this before the bomb goes off.
Dramatic much? This is ground zero of the nuclear bomb before it goes off? Bro, you gotta connect your PSN to your Steam account. I'm not sure if you know this, but there's a few wars going on in the world right now. Russia's invading Ukraine. Israel's invading and blowing up Gaza. And you think this is ground zero? Bro, get out. Go outside. This is like literally to protect children from being groomed. I thought this was something you guys literally cared like so much about. Mixed Sound of Freedom heads. But no, this couldn't be the only thing gamers are mad about this week. Oh god, no. No, it started with this. Taking away Booby in Stellar Blade. A little bit of the boob on the side. You cut away some of my side boob. You're censoring us. You're censoring us.
My favorite thing is that the people that consider themselves normal on social media are boring millennial 30-somethings that have a laundry list of mental disorders in their bio, along with the flags of the countries that they support. All that liberal shit. And then they also tweet about killing people because of a disagreement of a video game outfit. But guys, we're the ones who are weird. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's the one thing you've gotten right this week.
Surprise! We're psychos.
Hey, what's up guys, Rip here. So yesterday we got the official release of Stellar Blade, and the main topic of conversation that has stemmed out of that is the various aspects of the game that have been censored. Now, many bad actors on Twitter, whether it's regular users, game journalists, or content creators, have been using this opportunity to not only justify but also celebrate these acts of censorship because it fulfills their own agendas.
Of course it
and this
does.
has gotten to a very toxic point where now we are seeing literal bounties put on people's heads for simply pointing out the censorship.
We are literally seeing you telling us all about this through a anime female? Cause what, you're afraid to show your real face, so you want to show it through an anime girl? Okay, they weren't showing enough booby in Stellar Blade, and then they put a booby into Warhammer, and then they were pissed. You cannot make these people happy.
There's been a bit of a ruckus in the Warhammer 40k community in recent days after the parent company Games Workshop decided to make some changes to the lore of their fictional universe, and the elite amongst them are the Custodes, the personal bodyguards of the Emperor of Mankind. In short, these are not guys with whom to fuck.
Good, cause I didn't ever plan on wanting to fuck them, you fucking weirdo. Did you have to say it like that? Jesus. With whom to fuck? I don't want to fuck them, dude. You can fuck them all you want. Hey, maybe if you didn't mind them being females, the fucking would be a little bit more enjoyable.
But one of the most fundamental aspects of their creation is that they're all male. Hence the reason they're all referred to as battle brothers. I know, right? Who would have thought that an oppressive, xenophobic, totalitarian military regime wouldn't have diversity and inclusion initiatives?
So you're saying regimes with no inclusion initiatives are totalitarian xenophobes? Huh. We were thinking the same thing.
The reasons for this...
Yeah, it does sound kind of stupid whenever you say it.
Are a combination of established lore, the target audience, and, well, basic common sense. From the lore side of things, the process for creating Space Marines is only compatible with male physiology, and there's no way to adapt it to work on female bodies. The super advanced technology used to do it is barely even understood by this point in history, and to be honest, there's never been a whole lot of incentive to pursue it because, well, what's the point? Only the strongest, toughest, and most resilient individuals can even hope to survive the process of being turned into a Space Marine.
And we all know that can't be skirts. No skirts allowed in Warhammer. Or my apartment.
To put it into context, less than a fraction of 1% of the population would even be considered as candidates, which pretty much rules women out of the equation, so it always seemed like a question that basically answered itself.
Well,
And
it's just kind of obvious, right? I mean, like, for sure, it's obvious. Also, like, yeah, they have, like, don't, like, Space Marines have, like, 2 hearts or something like that?
Let me get this straight. It's okay for Space Marines to transition to have 2 hearts. But if one of these Space Marines wants to transition to get rid of their pecker and get 2 boobs instead, oh heck no! The armor isn't made to fit boobs in the lore. That's not possible. We don't even understand right now, in our scientific fields right now, we can't even understand the weapons that the Warhammer guys are using. We can't even comprehend their type of machinery. So we can't even begin to design armor for them that could fit boobs in it.
the super advanced technology used to do it is barely even understood by this point in history.
Like, this is futuristic stuff we're talking about. We can't mess with that. We're simpletons compared to the lore of Warhammer, a tabletop game, you nerds. Then we bring us to Helldivers 2, and now they all freak out like it's the worst thing in the world. Now you're bringing real life politics into it. How is this political? How is Helldivers 2 not political? It's literally a satire on US military. They said it from the beginning. This is a Sony-owned game. The only mistake these guys made was give a grace period to let them play at all. Why let them play at all if you're just gonna take it away? That was the mistake they made. They should have never let them play this game in the first place. It's a Sony-made game. It's the same for other Sony-made games. So let's not pretend like this is a freaking surprise. But when it comes to Stellar Blade and Warhammer, it's still ridiculous. But at least with this, what's the excuse from Asmongold? What's his excuse? These people are talking about this is the end of Helldivers as we know it. It's one of the most popular games of the year, and all you gotta do is connect your Steam account to your PSN account. Oh no. God forbid. Keep in mind, these are mostly right-wingers who say people are grooming our children. And when it comes to connecting your Steam account to your PSN account to, protect your children, it's like, oh no! Protect my children? No!